Well, good morning, my Geminians. How are you cutie pies doing? Happy Thursday. We're almost at the end of the week. The weekend's almost here. I can almost feel it. Don't you love the weekends? I love the weekends. All right, Geminians, before we get going, this is already my replacement deck. And by the way, we have Lovers, which is your card. Look at that. At the bottom of the deck, Page of Cups at the bottom of the main deck. But where I was going with this is, this is the giveaway. I know I mentioned it last week, but for some of you who didn't watch that video last week, I'm going to say it again because I'm going to pull the name at maybe Saturday. I'm not quite sure which day I'm working with here, but I'm going to pull a name. Whoever gets this is already good to go. Nobody's going to open it until the person who receives it is the next person to open it. I already did some good vibes in that. And it's just, it's always good to give something from the kindness of your heart to somebody else as appreciation, because I really do appreciate you guys. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. I really do. So if you're interested, please comment below. It's the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. This is already my replacement deck. So if you've watched my videos, I'm sure you've seen it because these are my two most favorite decks. Probably next giveaway will be this deck. I already have to replace it. So yeah, look out for that one. That'll be my next one. All right, Geminians, and please like and subscribe. I do appreciate that. I appreciate all of you guys. All right, general energy for my Geminis. Did I call you Pisceans? That's weird. Maybe because I was looking at the Page of Cups. I'm sorry if I did. It was in my head. All right, don't know if it came out my mouth. General energy for my Geminis. General energy for my Geminis. My Knight of Swords. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini. If you are a Gemini, know a Gemini. Feel like being a Gemini with Gemini. I am so glad you guys are here. See, this is why I have to replace it. It's getting harder to move. All right, collective energy. Collective energy. Collective energy. Whoa, look at that. All right, we're done. I shuffle quite a bit before hitting record, thinking of you guys like the creeper I am. All right, general energy for my I keep wanting to say Pisceans. That's crazy. General energy for my Geminis. Collective messages. Collective messages. Ooh, Libra energy, Queen of Swords. It's your sister here. Now, I think it's like rising above, literally rising above, laser focus, seeing where you're going. Maybe you have your eye on somebody, or maybe somebody has their eye on you. Lots of clarity, but I feel quietness with that. It's like silence about it. What's influencing the Queen of Swords? What's influencing it? The Devil reverse. Capricorn energy. I don't really pull the Devil very often. When I do it, it takes my breath away. Yeah, Gemini, I think it's going to be that reading. I think this might be somebody watching you. I feel silence. And it's free. You see the bird? I think you got free from them. Devil reverse. They're still watching you. Like a hawk, man. Like a hawk. Are they hawks? Oh, I think they are. Any bird people out there? Can you guys see that? Screenshot that and blow that sucker up. I think that might be hawks. That's what I got. They're watching you like a hawk. What's influencing, or no, what's the reason for the reading, Gemini? See, I'm all over the place. Why are we all here today, kids? What is it? King of Cups reverse. You got somebody feeling a certain way. And this person, look at that. It's like they lost their head. King of Cups reverse is somebody, maybe they were emotionally unavailable, but I feel sadness. And that Lovers at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, you could be in something good or about to be in something good. I think they're silently watching you get away with somebody else looking good. Something like that. What's in the past? What's in the past for my Geminis? What's in the past? Two of Swords. Indecision. Could be from them. Libra energy. Libra. Could be dealing with a Libra. Maybe they wouldn't make a decision on you. Silence, breadcrumb in you, wouldn't talk to you. And what are you going to do? Hold on to it? See, sometimes the Devil reverse is release. There are certain cards. The Devil reverse can actually be more amplified than the Devil upright. Because it's kind of like not being able to break the chains. That's the feeling I'm getting. This person can't break free from you, from your energy. What is on Gemini's mind? I feel like I'm doing a cross-watchers reading. This is so weird. What's on Gemini's mind? I'm not even really seeing you here. What's on Gemini's mind? I swear I'm doing a cross-watcher reading. I'm sorry, Gemini. Seven of Swords. They're wanting to slither back in. Look at that snake wanting to slither back in. And you know, look how she's covered in flowers, but underneath she's a snake. So honestly, what I'm getting, if you, Gemini, Death card, there you are. I feel like this is you. See your flowers? This person probably took a lot of your energy, covered themselves in. But I do feel like you let this go. You're already in something new. Ten of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Wands reverse, and then Ace of Wands. Maybe it was hard to break free from this. But you did. What's below the... I'm jumping the gun, I know. Yeah, look at that. You did. Look at that. You were your card. You were the Eight of Swords dealing with this, and the Moon. You were the Moon because it was unknown. I think they could have been silent. They could have gave you a little and then kind of reeled you in and then left you hanging. And it took a while for you to get out of your head about this person. Maybe because you just wanted to know why. Either way, you moved on. I think you moved on and they're watching and they don't like it. They don't like it. Death and Judgment. Or Lovers and Judgment, and the Death was over here. The Death card was over here. That's crazy though. So, where I was going with it. Sorry, Gemini. I got sidetracked. I do that, you know. If you're talking to someone new online, let's just say somebody's liking something you haven't seen before, you don't know where they popped up. I think they use a different name. I got that. So be wary who you're talking to online. I think they're slithering in under a different name, under a different image. It's fake. It's very fake because they're just watching you, but it's silence. What's in the near future for my Geminians? What's in the near future? And Seven of Swords is Aquarius. Sorry. What's in the near future? And the Magician. Yeah, you put this next to that Devil reverse. That's not good. That's really not good. My left ear is ringing really bad. The Magician reverse is highly being manipulative. This is a person, if they have like, I never say this in readings. I don't think I've ever seen it. Maybe they're dabbling in dark magic too. But I was going to say, if they have powers, they use it not for good. You know, this is somebody who might be a major manifester, but in the worst kind of way. But it is very manipulative. It's smoke and mirrors, silence. I think they're watching you. I think they're trying to slide back in. They're trying to get you hooked, but I feel like they're using a different name. Different name. Seven of Wands reversed, Ace of Cups. You broke free. And I think that's why. I think either you're in something new or they fear you're going to be in something new or you are about to be in something new. Five of Cups, they're stuck here, right where you left them. Drowning in their emotions. King of Wands reversed, probably have a hard time keeping it in their pants. Sorry, I know it's not Tarot After Dark, but it is what it is. Seven of Cups, you're still wanting, it's wish fulfillment. It's choices, options. And maybe this is where you are right now, but I feel like this person uses multiple people, but you are probably the most, you're probably the one they wanted the most. I guess that's how you say it. All right. Lovers reverse, but they just couldn't let everyone else go. What is this? One or more people go. What is this Queen of Swords and Devil reverse? What is this Queen of Swords and the Devil reverse? And for some of you, I'm not, okay, with these cards, and I need to say this because not everybody's dealing with a master cheater and manipulator. With these cards, it might be somebody who's already tied to somebody else in a marriage that they're not even happy in, and you are the one they want to be with, but they couldn't tell you that. They couldn't show up for you. And you probably felt very, very strongly bonded to them, and they to you. And you had no choice but to move on. And this is still silence. I feel silence. I'm not saying they're stepping up with their name, but they fear you're moved on or they fear you're about to move on. And they're still stuck here in their emotions. And I feel with the Magician reverse and Seven of Swords upright, I feel like they're trying to connect to you in any way they can. So that might be with a different name. Okay, what is this Queen of Swords and the Devil reverse? What is the Queen of Swords and the Devil reverse? Two of Swords reverse. Yeah, back here is indecision, and Two of Swords reverse is coming out of it. Taking the blindfold. Maybe you made the decision. You know, I do feel like that. I don't feel like you're there anymore. Two of Swords reverse, but I feel like they are going from indecision to decision, because I feel like that I'm doing a cross watchers reading for you guys. Give me another card. Why the Two of Swords reverse? Libra in energy. And the Knight of Swords. There's your card. Are they finally coming out of silence mode? It kind of feels like it. But I don't feel like it's under their name. I think this is somebody who's been in their feelings since you left. And you're not, maybe you block them, maybe you're ignoring them, and they're going to do whatever it takes to get connected to you again, even if it's catfishing you. What is the King of Cups reverse? What is the King of Cups reverse? Reason for the reading, there it is, 7 of Cups. I think they overplayed their hand. Either this person, for some of you, this person likes to have multiple people. Give me another card. For others, this person's already, because the kings are married, they were already married, and you were their best choice. But you weren't their only choice. And they weren't willing to let go of whatever that connection they're already connected to for you. And maybe they have some serious regret they didn't pick you. Yeah, Temperance. I think you brought them a lot of peace and happiness. You brought a lot of peace and happiness to them. And they want to balance this out. What is the Two of Swords in the past for Gemini? What's the Two of Swords in the past? 5 of Cups. Focused on what's lost, ignoring anything new possible. I get that it could have been you. I mean, I'm getting both, actually. 5 of Cups is Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Are you dealing with Scorpio? And I forgot to mention, yeah, that's your card with Virgo, the Magician reverse. You stopped giving to them. Maybe they thought you would always wait for them. 2 of Swords and a 5 of Cups. And maybe you did for a long time, hoping for the best, preparing for the worst, you know? And you just, how long can you stay in this sadness? How long can you stay in it? You can't. You just can't. You have to move on with your life. That's what I'm getting. What is the 7 of Swords on Gemini's mind? What's the 7 of Swords on Gemini's mind? What is the 7 of Swords, Aquarius energy on Gemini's mind? And the 4 of Swords. This is still silence. This is pulling themselves back. Actually, no. It's you. You pulled yourself away to heal. And it's Libran energy, sorry. I'm just looking at that. I think they're trying to get your attention. 7 of Swords and 4 of Swords. This person's trying to get your attention. They want your attention again. They like the attention you gave them. So they come in with a different persona, a different name, wildly different, shock value. Let me see if I can pull Gemini in because I need my Gemini, but they're not willing to let go of what they still are attached to. Strength reverse. I don't think this person's as strong as you thought they were. If they were on silence mode and all that, I just don't think they're as strong as you. It's like they feel like it's out of control. They lost the control over you. Chariot at the bottom of the deck and 3 of Cups. And look at this shit. I'm sorry. Bad words. Bad word alert. Page of Swords, 3 of Cups, Chariot. Them watching you, you moving on, looking good, having a good time. And I always say this, guys, the Chariot has no reverse function, no rear view mirror. You're moved on. 4 of Wands and 6 of Pentacles. Maybe an Ace of Cups in the Sun. Oh my gosh. And the 3 of Swords reverse and 9 of Pentacles. It keeps going. This is where you are, Gemini. You're at the bottom of this damn deck. Everything else is them watching you, or this is their fear. This is really their fear. And they know their fear is they lost you for good. And they can't give you this. I think they want anything to give you this. But they don't have the strength to walk away from whatever they're connected to. They're tied to it. They're stuck to it. They're stuck with you leaving, and they're stuck to something they don't even want. What is this Magician reverse for Gemini? Near future. And we have the 2 of Wands reverse. You had to make the decision to move on. Aries energy. Because this person is full of indecision. Magician reverse, 2 of Wands reverse. And the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there it is. After the 10 of Swords is the Ace of Swords. Making the decision to start over. As hard as it is, you started over. You moved away from this person, moved on. Some of you could have literally moved away from this person, but I just feel like energetically you had to cut yourself free. 5 of Swords. You know why? If you knew they were attached, and the 10 of Swords, look at these cards. If you knew they were attached to someone, I feel like this was you watching them from a distance. And it's maybe you felt manipulated and lied to, but it was too painful. There's your card again, 10 of Swords. Too painful watching them have a different life, a different family, and you can't be a part of it. And you had no choice but the Ace of Swords start over. And they're not happy where they are. There's no doubt about that. I think you brought them happiness. You brought them balance. You kind of, I think this is kind of how they operate. They might be kind of an emotionally unattached person anyway, but you kind of, for a short time, Gemini, I think you kind of had them upright. And now they slip back into reverse mode because you're gone. All right, my dears, that is what I have for you this week. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your week. I don't know if I said in the beginning, I'm doing bonus reads on the weekend. So the most viewed, the top 3 most viewed videos of those signs, I'm going to do a bonus read probably Saturday or Sunday. And it's the extension of this. You know, I used to do those, but they are very timely. They're about 30-minute read. If this is your story, it would be really your story. Then you get into their motivation and what they're thinking and things like that, and where you're going and where you are and where you will be. So yeah, that's what I'm doing for the top 3 viewed signs. All right, my Geminis, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day and week, and I may see you this weekend. If not, I definitely will see you next week. Take care.